Okay. Um, Hi. I'm just gonna play some Flight of the Concords while I do some of this like quick top coding and stuff on some of these parts. So I'm just gonna hang out for a little bit today and just kind of chill, I suppose.
There are angels in the clouds doing it. There are angels doing it, doing it, doing it, doing it, doing it, doing it, doing it in the clouds. Behind the shroud of the clouds, fooling round. In the clouds they're lying, feathers flying, angels sighing. There are angels. Oh, there are angels going down up there. Oh, angel, getting jiggy with it. Nobody knows what goes on under those robes. Pushing and puffing and huffing and heaving in heaven. Puffing and huffing and heaving and pushing and puffing and huffing and heaving and pushing and puffing and puffing in heaven. Up there they're playing the loving game, making rain, turning white clouds gray. Doing it. Doing it. Doing it.
Hey, Brett.
Oh, hey, man. How's it going?
Your beard is good. It's just a compliment for you, your beard. Just a compliment about your beard being good.
Oh, thank you.
And also I have another one here. You're good at finding shortcuts around this part of town.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Would it be gay to write you a song to cheer you up?
No?
It's called Brett, You Got It Going On.
Hey there, Brett, I see you looking down. Don't wanna see my little buddy there with a frown.
Just because I get more women than you, well, that's only because they don't know you like I do.
Sure you're weedy and kinda shy, but some girlie out there must be needy for a weedy shy guy. They want you as they needle when they're rolling in the hay. Just hear me out when I say, Brett, you got it going on. The ladies will get to know your sexuality when they get to know your personality. I said, Brett, you got it going on. Not in a gay way, just in a hey, mate. I wanted to say that you're looking okay, mate. Why can't a heterosexual guy tell a heterosexual guy that he thinks his booty is fly? Not all the time, obviously, just when he's got a problem with his self-esteem. Don't let anybody tell you you're not humpable, because you're bumpable. Well, I hope this doesn't make you feel uncomfortable. If I say you got a boom out, come on, Brett, help me out now. Brett, you got it going on.
Got it going on.
That's the conclusion that I've come to, but that doesn't mean that I want to bum you. Brett, you got it going on.
Got it going on.
No doubt about it, we'd be getting crazy if one of us was lucky enough to be born a lady. If one of us was a lady, and I was your man, if I was your man, because sometimes it gets lonely, and I need a woman, and then I imagined you with some bosoms. In fact, one time when we were touring and I was really lonely, and we were sharing that twin room in the hotel, I put a wig on you when you were sleeping, I put a wig on you, ooh, and I just lay there and spooned you. Oh, Brett, you got it going on.
So, hopefully that made you feel better.
Can I please have a look at the lyrics? This is another one of your weird songs, man.
In what way?
Where's that bit? Sometimes I put a wig on you when we're on tour.
Put a wig on you? No. I didn't say anything like that.
But it's definitely a bit gay.
What is?
Putting a wig on me while I'm asleep.
I think sometimes you hear what you want to hear. It wouldn't be gay to put a wig on a man and pretend they're a woman. How could that be gay if you were pretending they're a woman? Not that I did it.
G'day, my name's Tony. On behalf of myself and the coach line, I'd like to thank you for choosing to drive with us today. I'm a local, hope I can impart some of my local knowledge. If you got any questions, don't hesitate just to sing out. Those who are interested, there's the old bridge swaying away, replaced by the new bridge in 1972. Funny thing, the old bridge used to be called the new bridge. Yeah, a bit of a funny thing. Up ahead there's the Bronzer Bluey, a local sheepdog who became a member of regional council. It's a bloody great day for dogs, not just here but everywhere in the North Island. It's the town's oldest street, that's the Museum of Meat. There's the town's largest industry, that's the sock factory, hence the giant sock. The town hall, note the mosaic wall. Well, there are 5,600 tiles on that wall. I know, I counted them all. A local school, a local swimming pool, which was opened by the Governor General back in 1952. Where I was caught with a friend, aged 11, sniffing tractor fuel. We thought we were pretty cool, breaking them change and shed rules. But do you see up there, the banner hanging in the air, the Presbyterian fair? Well, I never go, there's too many Presbyterians there. But if you're interested, the fair's in the third weekend of August every year. But don't bother entering the raffle, it's always won by some kid of the mare. Well, do you hear that sound? The town clock heard from anywhere in town. Until 1960, it was a little place in Norway. We bought it for £100. Rumour has it they sold it cheap because the chimes were too loud. But every time I hear that sound, it makes me so proud. I look to your left, what a beautiful sight. It's Paula Thompson. Need Paula right to look at her hair. It's still gorgeous even now, flowing like the Wymahunga River, which incidentally is to your right, and is the largest in the area in terms of volume. Everybody, look at Paula Thompson. I always thought I'd marry Paula, but some things just don't work out that way. Well, that's the most important thing you'll learn on the tour today. That and the fact that there'll be a toilet break at the information centre near the man-made lake. Yeah, just ask you one favour. If you do see see Paula in town later on, that you don't mention the details of the tour. I'd appreciate that. Same goes for my wife, Gloria. You'll recognise her. She looks a hell of a lot like Paula, actually. She often gets mistaken for Paula, but no, well, she's not Paula, that's for sure. No.
Paula Thompson, born in 54, to a family of 4, to the family next door. Take me back next door. Paula Thompson, leave Paula right. That's her own house, number 39. Number 41 was mine. If this old coach could go back in time, I tried to 1979. Take me back. 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 Take me back.
Yeah, sorry about that. Always get a little bit emotional on the corner of Rutherford and Brown Streets, but and that is truly the end of the tour, so mind your step. Yeah, good on you.
Oh, yeah. That's right, baby. Girl, tonight we're gonna make love. You know how I know, baby? 'Cause it's Wednesday. And Wednesday night is the night that we make love. Tuesday night's the night that we go and visit your mother, but Wednesday night is the night that we make love. 'Cause everything is just right. Conditions are perfect. There's nothing good on TV. Conditions are perfect. You lean in close and say something sexy like, I might go to bed, I've got work in the morning. I know what you're trying to say, baby. You're trying to say, oh yeah, it's business time. It's business time. It's business. It's business time. That's what you're trying to say. You're trying to say, let's get down to business. It's business time. It's business. It's business time. Ooh. Next thing you know, we're in the bathroom brushing our teeth. That's all part of it. That's foreplay. Then you go sort out the recycling. That's not part of it, but it's still very important. Then we're in the bedroom. You're wearing that ugly old baggy t-shirt from that team building exercise you did for your old work. And it's never looked better on you. Oh, team building exercise 99. Oh, you don't know what you're doing to me. I remove my jeans, but trip over them because I still got my shoes on. But then I turn it into a sexy dance. Next thing you know, I'm down to just my socks. And you know when I'm down to just my socks, what time it is. It's time for business. It's business time. It's business. It's business time. You know when I'm down to just my socks, it's time for business. That's why they call business socks. It's business. It's business time. Ooh. Ooh. Making love for two, making love for 2 minutes. When it's with me, you only need 2 minutes, 'cause I'm so intense. 2 minutes in heaven is better than 1 minute in heaven. You say something like, is that it? I know what you're trying to say. You're trying to say, oh yeah, that's it. Then you tell me you want some more. Well, I'm not surprised. But I'm quite sleepy. It's business. It's over, baby. It's business time.
We wrote this one as a demo to try and get it picked up as the theme song, like the one you just heard. But
Instead of the one you just heard, really. Instead of Enya.
before that one, yeah, but they obviously rejected it.
Frodo, don't wear the ring. I know it's very tempting. Yes, you will appear to disappear, but the dark riders don't know you're there. Yes, Lord Sauron has many spies.
Many spies have many eyes. One ring to find them, One ring to rule them all. One ring to find them, one to find them. One ring to rule them all. Yeah, 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 yeah. You've got to rule them, Frodo. Rule them with the ring. Yeah, rule them, yeah. If you want him, come and claim him. I am not a conjurer of cheap tricks. The fires of Mordor.
Do they, Gandalf?
Quickly, hide!
Run, Sam Gamgee!
Get off the road!
Look out, Merry!
There's too many of them. We'll never make it.
Oh no!
We made it. Yay!
Hooray!
Hooray! My old friend Gandalf. I like what you've done with your beard. You have my sword.
And my bow.
And my axe.
Yo, Frodo, what you doing wearing the ring? All powerful jewelry, is that your new thing? I know it's hard when you're little more 3'4", little eyes so close to the floor. Trying to lead the battle through the gates of Mordor, the fellowship, yeah, the fellowship. I don't rap about bitches and hoes, I rap about witches and trolls. I'm passing on the words of the Elven King. Wisdom to all, Frodo, don't wear the ring.
Frodo, don't wear the ring.
The magical bling bling.
You'll never be the Lord of the Rings.
Dwarves, elves, human beings, God is it the Lord of the Ring.
Checking out the hotties down on Cuba. Sweet Susie Sue is playing the tuba. Yeah. The fuzzies on the street are laying on the heat, y'all. Walking on their feet, y'all. The guy with the big black boombox laying down the beat, yeah. Reginald and Donna getting on the corner, taking it higher, baby. Sweet Susie Sue is playing the lie, yeah. My pants are on fire, yeah. Along comes CJ, ugly as a DJ, but he's a fresh fella, joined by the F and the C, singing a cappella, singing a cappella, The fly guys hanging around the honeys like a flies to the honey. Donna tells Reginald he owes her money. Oh no! Reggie tells Donna it's a 12 o'clock. That's when my rock, that's when my dough comes through. Sweet Susie Sue, playing didgeridoo. And lay it on down now, sexy Sue. Bicycle, looking as cool as a Fisher and Paykel. Yeah, singing. That's where you find me. Checking out the hotties down in Cuba. And that's where I wanna be. Checking out the hotties down in Cuba. And for the sea. Checking out the hotties down in Cuba. Singing a cappella. Oh.
When I met you at that party, I was drunk. I was really drunk.
So, you're leaving, aren't you?
You look kind of cute when I was drunk.
I knew it.
But
When you said just then, when you told me you were leaving, that's when I definitely
you know
knew.
what I really want is an Australian.
But if you're trying
Maybe
to
you
break
guys
my
know
heart,
Because I don't
your
know.
plan is flawed from the start.
I already broke up with Brett, so I already broke up with you. So
You
that
can't
should
break my heart, it's liquid. It melted when I met
Think
you.
about it, we're not really breaking up right now.
And as you turn around to leave,
But
don't turn back to me.
Jermaine,
Don't turn around and see if I'm crying. I'm not crying. Not crying, not crying, not crying.
I'm not crying, it's just been raining on my face. And if you think you see some tear tracks down my cheeks, please, please, don't tell my mates I'm not crying. No, I'm not crying. And if I am crying, it's not because of you. It's because I'm thinking about a friend of mine you don't know who is dying. That's right, dying. Well, these aren't tears of sadness because you're leaving me. I've just been cutting onions. I'm making a lasagna for one. Oh, I'm not crying. No, there's just a little bit of dust in my eyes from the path that you made when you said your goodbye. I'm not weeping because you won't be here to hold my hand. For your information, there's an inflammation in my tear gland. I'm not upset because you left me this way. My eyes are just a little sweaty today. They've been looking around a lot, searching for you. They've been looking for you, even though I told them not to. These aren't tears of sadness, they're tears of joy. I'm just loving. I'm sitting at this table called love, staring down at the irony of life. How come we've reached this fork in the road, and yet it cuts like a knife? I'm not crying. I'm not crying. I'm not
If you want me to, I can hang round with you. If I only knew that's what you're into.
You and him and you, if that's what you're into. Him hanging round, around you, you're hanging round, yeah, you're there too.
And if you want me to, I will take off all my clothes for you. I'll take off all my clothes for you, if that's what you're into.
How about him in the nude, if that's what you're into? In the nude in front of you, is that what you'd wanna view?
If it's cool with you, I'll let you get naked too. It could be a dream come true, providing that's what you are into.
Is that what you're into? Him and you in the nude, that's what he's prepared to do. Is that the kind of thing that you think you might be into?
And then maybe later we'll get hot by the refrigerator, in the kitchen next to the pantry. You think that might be what you fancy?
In the buff, being rude, doing stuff with the food, getting lewd with his food. We heard that's what you are into.
And then on our next date, well, you could bring your roommate. I don't know if Stu is keen to, but if you want, we could double team you.
How about you and two dudes, him, you, and Stu, in the nude, being lewd with two dudes for food? Well, that's if Stu's into it too.
All the things I do for you. If I only knew that's what you're into. Hello.
Hi.
Hello, man sitting in the park.
I've just said hi. A woman in the park.
Well, how you doing?
Good, thanks.
You're looking good.
Pardon?
I said you're looking good.
Fair enough.
Jenny.
Pardon?
Jenny.
No, I'm sorry. I think you've mistaken me for somebody else.
No, it's me. I'm Jenny. My name is Jenny.
Oh, yeah. I thought, what a hilarious misunderstanding. Nice to meet you, Jenny.
We've met before. Quite a few times, actually.
Oh, yes, of course we have. I meant it was nice to meet you the time that I met you. Where was it that we met that time that I met you when I met you?
At a party.
That's right. Wasn't it one of those boring work parties?
No.
That's why I said, wasn't it? It was the party of a mutual friend. Was it? Wasn't it? Was it? Wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Yeah,
Yes.
I thought so. Oh, Bobby.
No.
Doug.
No.
D-Dog.
No.
Maxwell.
No.
Andy.
Yes, Andy.
Yeah, this party. That's right. Oh, Andy knows how to throw a party, doesn't it, Jenny?
Yeah, I love Andy's parties.
I love Andy's parties. What crazy parties. How is that guy anyway?
She's good.
Oh, that's right. Andy hates it when I forget that.
We watched a movie.
Yeah. It was something like, but not necessarily, Schindler's List. We watched it and we wept.
It was Police Academy 4. We went for a walk.
On our feet, if I remember correctly.
We walked to the top of the hill and we ate sandwiches.
Oh, we'd just grab a sandwich and put it in our mouths. Oh, that's the only way to have sandwiches. Oh, Jenny, tell me, do you still walk? Do you still get into sandwiches in a big way?
I still walk a lot, but I'm not eating as many sandwiches as back then. Do you remember what we did up there at the top of the hill?
Kind of.
We were standing at the lookout.
Oh, I remember exactly what we did at the lookout. We just looked out across the city from a little spot on the hilltop. Oh, it's so pretty from way up there. We talked about how the lights from the buildings and cars seemed like reflections of the stars that shone out so pretty and bright that night.
It was daytime.
The daytime of the nights.
Well, do you remember what you said to me?
Not word for word, actually, Jenny. But I remember there were some verbs.
Well, you said meet me here in 1 year. You just needed some time to clear your head, and you seem to have done that.
La 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 la.
We have a child.
Pardon?
We have a child.
didn't you tell me, Jenny? Why didn't you tell me that day when we went to the top of the hill and we made sweet, oh, how we made such sweet, sweet sandwiches? Does it have my eyes my way with words? Does it look like me at all?
No, not at all, because we adopted him. I can't believe you don't remember. It was a very difficult process.
Are you sure that was me, Jenny?
Yes, I'm pretty sure it was you, John.
I'm Brian.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Oh, don't worry.
No, oh, that's terrible.
Oh, don't worry.
How embarrassing.
Oh, don't worry, Jenny. Actually, I'm kind of relieved. And that kind of thing just happens all the time. I just got one of those faces, I suppose.
So does John. He's got one of those faces as well. Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
A kiss is not a contract, but it's very nice. Oh yes, it's very nice.
Just because you've been exploring my mouth doesn't mean you get to take an expedition further south, no.
A kiss is not a contract, but it's very nice. It's very, very nice.
Just because we've been playing tonsil hockey doesn't mean you get to score the goal that's in my jockeys. Or just because I'm in an acoustic folk band, it doesn't mean I only want poontang. I can't go around loving everyone. I just wouldn't get anything done. Because I'm only one man, baby. We're only two men and ladies, babies, pretty babies. Yeah.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Leggy blonde. Every day I look across the office floor. There you were, your hair down to your legs and your legs down to the floor. Leggy blonde, goodbye. Goodbye. Now that you are gone, I'll never see you here for tech repair. Wish you knew how much I loved your legs and your hair. Leggy blonde, goodbye, goodbye. Leggy, 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 blonde, 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 leggy blonde, goodbye. Goodbye. I had a budgie, but it died. Whoa, whoa. I like pie. Leggy, 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 leggy. Leggy, 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 leggy. Leggy, 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 leggy. Blonde, 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 blonde. Blonde, 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 blonde. Leggy blonde. I'll never get to be with you. I'll never get to share another cup of tea with you. Never get to let you know how much I think of you. I'll never get to tear your clothes off on a photocopier. You'll never get, you'll never get, you'll never get, you'll never get to say.
Hoop like a blonde, you got it going on. Wanna see you wearing that thong thong thong. See you getting on to the break of dawn. Don't count the panties on.
Goodbye.
lives are like retractable pencils.
If you push them too far, they're gonna break. And people are like paper dolls. Oh yeah.
Paper dolls and people, they're the very same shape. Yeah.
Love is like a roll of sellotape.
Real good for making two things one. But just like that roll of sellotape, love sometimes breaks off before you're done.
Another way that
I just realized you can't hear me. I was basically just saying, did you watch the older videos? Because I responded to your comment on my last work in progress video. So I was just wondering about that. It's gotta be a better one. Just put the chat up on my phone. Pop the chat up and we are good. Alright. Now what to color these guys? Metallic black? I want to do like a gray and black, but I can't mix colors because I'm doing spray paints. Ugh. Decisions. I have this olive drab green. I don't know. I don't think that's gonna look very good with these blues. Maybe red. Black under base coat and then a red on top. That could work. I think a black base coat with a red might be okay. If it doesn't work out, we can just always paint over something else. But there's nobody here, so. Maybe I might just cut off the string. Ain't nobody here. Search on, search on, search on, Pip and dolls and people, for they're the very same shade. Or test it first. Let me do this piece anyway. Is that a piece? Oh, this is neat. It's the neat piece, right? So. So. Who's the elbow piece? Just double check. I do have to use this piece. Oh, son of a bitch, I came to the wrong parts. Crap. Where is... I am not too happy right now. I think I painted the wrong part. I didn't go no way. That I did, but... Oh, man. These are the neat parts. If I don't need them, you suck, Alex. What a waste of paint. Ugh, alright. I'll find that other piece. Womp, womp, womp. Epic fail, Alex. Epic fail. Where are you? I might have lost it. Oh man. This really, really sucks. Sucks. Think I lost some parts. Womp, womp, womp. Not here, not there. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, I found it. Yes, okay. All right. What is that color? It has to be a contrasting color. That sucks. Maybe in there? Who's actually watching still? Because I gotta give you some kudos if you are. Welcome to the most boring live stream ever. I'm trying to find some lost parts. Oliver, what time you gonna work till, man? Why you gotta be working so hard? What? Why? Come on, it's like Thanksgiving, despite it being a North American holiday. Ugh. Ugh. Forms are intermediate blue, so let's make that a bright blue elbow. Maybe. Maybe now base coat of red and then blue. That could kind of look a little interesting. What's the darkest red I got? Metallic red? Should I go with Italian red? Italian red. That is dark blue. No holiday here. Yeah, same here. Unfortunately. I'm getting hungry. Nice red. Only 1 p.m. Yeah, 1 p.m. man, it's almost print time. What do you think? Is that a good color matchup? I think that's a little bit too bright, right? Just the backpack, but I don't know, I think it's a little too bright. I don't know. I think this needs to get a little darker. go with a different color. Oh. Ugh. Oh, okay. Maybe that's better? Oh, that's way too low. Hold on. Is that better? Like that? Okay. I was basically asking whether or not these two colors in conjunction kind of worked out, but I feel that this gray is a little too dark compared to this dark punch of gray. So I'm gonna have to do some changes. Still don't know what to do with the power cables. Just test it out on these new parts. Start intermediate gray. And then I'm going to throw light blue on that. We'll put some red on there. And then a blue on top. Same difference. Wah wah. I honestly am. I'm not very. Not very interesting today, but figured I'm just gonna be putting in work. Might as well just hang out with you guys. My girlfriend says she just cooked. She made some, what, spam and eggs and some tofu with some kind of soy sauce. Hey Paul, how was your Thanksgiving dinner? I'm sure you're still in the middle of doing rounds for Thanksgiving, right? This is not working out. still full the next morning. Jeez. Send me some food. I want some Thanksgiving turkey. I like leftovers. I love leftovers. That's an idea. Like I said, hook a brother up, man. Turkey is not a commonly accessible form of poultry here in South Korea, so in my 8 years of living in Korea, I've never seen like a full turkey. Never. Not once. Oh, decals did not arrive, unfortunately. Decals, I asked Zach to pick me up some while he's in Japan. I need some like large letters and numbers and stuff like that. So Zach's coming back on Monday, so I won't have decals until then. But I will start doing like final assembly and like making sub assemblies for doing decals and stuff, and then I'm gonna do top coat on some of that on the parts that I don't need like extra other decals on. So yeah, I mean, slowly but surely we'll get around to them. No decals yet. Yeah, like I got home and like I don't really have a whole lot to do. Plus, I actually need to go to bed early tonight because I gotta work tomorrow morning. Got a private gig I have to do tomorrow morning, so figure I might as well just get some work done tonight. At the same time, just gonna hang out with you guys. That's pretty much it. So much wasted paint. Oh my gosh. Oh. I feel like I'm just spraying stuff down the drain. Yeah, I agree. Like, you're losing like half the can just from starting outside of the part and then going across. It's such a waste. But I mean, if you don't have the space or the means to, initially invest into an airbrush setup, there's not really a whole lot you can do. So, I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, these are about what, $8 a pop. I think in the U.S. they probably go for like what, $10 for 255. No, sorry, 100 milliliter bottle. These are what, 100 milliliters, right? Yeah, 100 milliliters. So, yeah, they are pricey, unfortunately. I'm holding my breath while I'm spraying, so. Four people in here now, damn. I'm running out of my main color. I only have one can, so. Hoping I didn't miss any spots. Okay. You guys want to see a really cool color that I did with just spray paints? Check that out. Spray paints. Pretty crazy, right? It's a lot brighter in the light. But, yeah. This is, Paul, you probably know because you did cars before Gunpla. This is a layer of airship, light blue. No, just regular light blue, I think. That's a TS color. TS23 light blue. And then I threw a Yeah, and then I did a layer of polycarbonate. It's more of a clear smoke color. Polycarbonate. It's a PS31. So it's meant to go on polycarbonate. So it actually kind of like runs a little bit, and it's actually a little bit clear. And yeah, so I did that for the shoulder armor parts as well as the thigh. So yeah, it'll look good once I get some panel liner in the seams there. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way the legs came out. It was a really big risk, but I think it looks okay. If not, I could always just repaint over it. But, yeah, I mean, the point of this was to basically show you guys that it's possible to do pretty cool looking work, decent work with just spray cans, despite me having to spend like a good $60, $70 on just spray cans. Like, I mean, I went through so much primer. But at the same time, one thing that I really like about primer is it's very forgiving in terms of your sanding, because it'll fill in the cracks really well because it's really, really thick. I mean, that's the main difference between like Mr. Color surfacer and like actual primer. So like, even if your sands are not that great, it'll cover up to just like, decent, I don't know, I guess maybe up to like 400, 500, 600 grit. You can get away with like 400 grit, and it'll still cover up the surface enough to kind of give you like a smooth finish. Yeah, and like I was having a really hard time trying to figure out like what I wanted to put onto my shield. And I just kind of ended up going with just like a nice simple, almost like a two-tone-esque, just simple, plain and simple stripe going right across. And it's not perfect. There's like a scratch in there. I don't know how. You guys can see the light. There's that one scratch on the right side. Yeah, I tried my best to like kind of sand it down, but I'm just gonna have to probably stick a decal over it or something. We'll see. Not happy with that one scratch, but oh well. That's one of the drawbacks of primer. It's that it's so thick, so if you lose some of the primer, it'll just leave you with a pretty thick hole, because it's gonna be a lot of microns thick if you ever like sand it deep enough to scratch off the primer down to the plastic. So, word to the rise. And yeah, you need to put your caps back on your spray cans, because I made the mistake of spraying one part of color and then I put it down, and then I went back to do the second coat and I picked up the wrong can. So I've been like, all right, put the caps back on. But yeah, I'm running out of freaking like the main color, which is kind of annoying. Which would be this color, the intermediate navy blue, the U.S. Navy intermediate blue. It's a nice like turquoisey color. I like it. But yeah, holy crap! There's 6 people in here now. Damn. Welcome to the stream. I'm getting hungry though. Hungry! I'm getting hungry. Yeah, I gotta take this apart. Prime this. Back later. I still have yet to figure out what I want to do with the power cables. The smoke is empty. Gunmetal? Gunmetal, or I could just accent it and go crazy with like a light blue. I might just do subtle approach with a touch of gray. Yeah, let's just do that. I do have a German gray. I have a German gray to probably use. So the country gray for the bazooka. No idea. Metallic black? Oh. Metallic black. Not country gray on here. Oh, might as well just use country gray then. Alright. This chat is quiet. Damn. Appreciate it with spray cans. So, okay. Coffee. Ugh. Yeah. I don't know if I have enough spray paint though. Don't you hate that feeling? Just trying to stretch your spray paint or any paint. Yeah, that almost happened. Like running out where like you have that just one spot that's like maybe not gonna be fully covered or anything. Oh my god. And you have that like small little panic, like, oh my god, I gotta buy another full can to cover just this one little section. Yeah, that is yeah, that's a pain in the butt. There we go. Does anybody here watch Charlie 426? I don't know, I was just thinking about him in general and how his whole channel is based off the premise of the fact that he lives in South Korea, so he has access to kits a lot faster than other parts of the world. And so he'll rush his ass to like freaking pump out a review, like as fast as he possibly can, and then like that's where the bulk of his views come from. And like I don't know, I was just like watching his content, and I was just like, there's no like. I don't know, like, I mean, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with just snap fitting or anything, but it's like, how are you going to be able to objectively review a kit if you don't have any other technique or skills outside of just, like, straight building and rushing that shit, you know? Like, not even fucking basics, like, nub removal. So, I don't know, it's just, like, something I was, like, thinking about it, just racking my brain with the other day. I mean, he's young, he's a college kid, and he's obviously, I mean, he's not sponsored, so, I mean, yeah, I mean, I understand, yeah, you might not have the means to be able to invest in, you know, other stuff, but I don't know. But I'm a little biased too because he rubbed me the wrong way the other day. Not the other day, but a while back. Um, yeah, MacLeod Katsu as well, because he's in Japan, but I mean, he's not in Japan anymore, or he won't be for very long. So, it's just like, looks like meh, whatever, you know. But like MacLeod Katsu at least has production value. Like, yeah, I mean, at least he's got production value going for him, whereas it's not exactly the same with Charlie. But whatever. But yeah, like, Zach's already landed in Japan early this morning. Been like around 6 or 7. Hey, Jeff. Yeah, I mean that's what I said in my first video as well. It's like I'm not going to be doing reviews. I don't want to, because I don't want to end up having to like buy kits that I don't even want to snap. So like for me to have to invest in like something like that and have to deal with that, I'm just like whatever. I'd rather just not do reviews. There's plenty of people who do reviews out there anyway. Jeff, you're working on Black Friday. Damn. Still putting out some fires at work, huh? Well, maybe that is why you're at work, because it is Black Friday. Canada's Thanksgiving is in October. I had no idea. So this American Thanksgiving is just an American Thanksgiving, and that's it. No idea what that big chunk was on there. That was weird. Oh, don't you hate it when you get that one piece of like dust that's just like trapped underneath your paint? Ugh! Alright, I think I'm gonna start putting this kit together a little bit. He's making a list, checking it twice. He's gonna find out who's naughty and nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. Oh, God. Oh, I'm so hungry. I thought, isn't like Boxing Day like a bigger thing in Canada than like Black Friday? Found out who's naughty and nice. Santa Claus is coming. Santa Claus is coming. Santa Claus is coming to town. Oh. got to paint this piece, paint this piece, paint this piece. This was just going to be black. Oh, it's time. It's time for this nonsense. Yeah. Same here. I thought the same thing too. A little more paint. Stretch it. Okay. This part's not that important anyway, so. No! It's dead. Another one dead. Yeah, Cyber Monday is the shiznat, man. Oh, so much wasted clear coat, man. Jeez. Ugh. Oh man. Cyber Monday's a scary day, man. I hate dust. This is that dust. It sucks. Okay, I think we are just about done with this stuff. I've hit this part. I think we run out. Oops. There we go. Yeah, okay. Yeah. One thing I don't like about Mr. Color spray cans is I feel like it doesn't stick to the plastic as well, even with primer, like compared to like Tamiya sprays. At least that's what I've noticed. Santa Claus isn't coming to home. Yeah, I agree. They look like that. But it just, I feel like Tamiya sprays stick to the plastic way better. Whereas, like, you know, like if you have certain, like, especially like metallic paints, they'll kind of like, what's the word? Instead of like sticking, they kind of like, what's the word? The surface tension doesn't break as easily, I guess. So it doesn't like go on even. At least that's what I found in my experience. So that's one thing I kind of like, pisses me off a little bit. Alright, I think I'm done with the bulk of this stuff. I might have to start putting this together. He's making a list, checking it twice. He's gonna find out who's more than nice. Yeah, they pull up, yeah. Not bad looking. They pull up like this, so they kind of, sometimes they can leave like a cool looking texture. Like this is that metallic black. So it just kind of pulls up, you know? So I mean, if that was what your intention, you wanted a cooler texture, then yeah, it's fine. But outside of that, it's like, womp womp womp. Not dry yet. I don't know. It's metallic black on like the long end of the barrel, and then you have like I painted it gold and then with a metallic black on top, which gives it that cool like bronze color. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Oh, I feel like that black is a little too dark though. Hi Jeff, have a good one, man. I don't know. I'm thinking I might have to redo this black barrel into a different color. It's a little too dark. Okay. That's a little too thick. Panel line this part. Something like that. I want to do like funky little like accents in all the little rivet holes. Maybe in like a gold or something, or bronze. I don't know. See what kind of enamels I have, but I don't know. It's either I make this lighter or I make that a little darker or panel line. I don't know. Decisions. mean, the black hides a lot of the details and stuff, but at the same time, it's like that's not entirely a bad thing because this has a lot of like mistakes I would love to hide anyway. So I don't know. We'll come back to that later, but I don't know. We'll see. Alright, I guess we'll just start snapping this together little by little. I need to get another like filter thing for the back of my spray booth. It's all clogged up right now. I don't even think everything's ready, but we can start with the head at least. He's making a list and checking it twice. He's gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa is a creepy stalker. 'Cause Santa is a creepy stalker. Santa Claus is a creepy stalker. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows if you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good. So be good for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out. He's gonna get you. Santa is a creepy pervert, that's what you say. Santa Claus is coming. Santa Claus is coming. Santa Claus is coming to town. Oh yeah, I'm liking the way that head's looking. Delicious. Take off this masking without breaking the glue. And now I'm gonna walk over the gray. Yeah, I suppose I could. Or maybe some form of oil wash. I don't have any oil, like weathering oils or anything either, though. That's the problem. For the specific reason of making this build a, like spray painted build, I don't want to like kind of go too fancy, because I mean the whole concept of it was like you can do good work with like without an airbrush, without like a whole crap ton of tools. I mean, all I did was use my nippers and saw to do these modifications with some glue, super glue, or like cement. So yeah. Come on, super glue, don't break. Please stay on the head, because I don't want you to break, so then I have to freaking deal with you getting all stupid and retarded. Yeah, I missed the spot, but it's not very noticeable. Crap. Whatever. At this point, I'm just like, whatever. Oh, Alex, please be careful. Alright. That head's looking pretty cool, though. Nice and blue. Let me get that rocket pod on there first. And, Yeah, thanks, Clive. I didn't notice you came in. Oh, yeah. Hold on, let me turn off this light. What do y'all think? Oh, it kind of protrudes a little bit too far out, actually. But it'll look nice and bulky with, like, when it's on the actual body. But, I don't know, I think it looks okay. So, like, if I take off the cover, it's a whole set of like missiles. So. Alright, so that's done. Alright, so that's done. What else can I put together now? Waste? I don't think that waste is dried yet, though. I'm gonna wait till tomorrow. Oh, backpack, I forgot about that. He knows if you've been bad or good. So be good for goodness sake. Oh. You better not. Wait a minute. That backpack's gotta be a different color. I can't have this backpack be the same exact color as the power cables. I might just redo the power cables. Wah, wah, wah. Maybe I think I'll do the same power cables as this gun. Gold underlying tone with gold plating underneath, and then spray a gunmetal on top, which will give it that like little bronzish look. I think that's what I'm gonna do with the power cables. The feet ready? The feet might be ready. No, let's show the feet out. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. This kit's not going to be perfect. There's going to be lots of little bits and bobs and mistakes, but this is actually my first modified build, believe it or not. I'm pretty sure it's easy for you guys to believe, but yeah, I've never modified, like heavily modified a kit to this point, where I basically like bashed a whole bunch of like random parts together to like make the gun and stuff. Like I've never done that before. So, yeah, learning experience. I find that visualizing is really difficult to do. But yeah, it was still a fun project, nonetheless. Santa Claus is coming. I think I did a quick quote on this. I should have. Santa Claus is coming uptown. Santa Claus is coming to town. Oh, God, that sounded so bad. Okay. Come out. Come out. Okay. I missed a spot on this paint job. Blech. He's making a list. I'm sorry if I'm like singing the same song over and over again, because I actually sang that song with my kids today, with my students. Dark blue feet. Yeah, I missed it here too. If you guys want to like watch a really good stream, Justin, Simon, and I are going to be streaming Saturday evening, I think 6 p.m. Eastern time. It'll be like 10 p.m. I think in the UK, and then it'll be 7 in the morning for me, or 8 in the morning for me. No, they don't celebrate the same way like in the US now. It's way toned down, way toned down. You just have Christmas Day off, and that's it. No Christmas Eve, no extended vacation, nothing like that. Like the bigger holidays in Korea are Korean Thanksgiving, which is usually the end of September, early October, where you have like a good like 11, 12 days, and then you have Lunar New Year's, which is another really big one where you have almost 2 weeks off. So those are the two big ones. What else do I need to build? Legs. Do the legs. Do the legs. Where are the thrusters? Oh. Santa Claus is coming to town. Oh, did I not? I didn't paint them. Oh. Wah, 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 wah. Whoop. Alex is a bunny. Yeah, he's a pretty badass builder, man. This is something I didn't cover in the work in progress, actually. This part I took off of the H1 normal, and I'm going to stick them on the knee. So if that's the leg, Listen to that. It's gonna like kind of go over it, kind of like an extra piece of armor that goes up to protect the joints. But I don't know. I'm not liking how that color looks right now. I don't know why. It's just. Well, let me put the insert in real quick. I don't know. It's kind of like weird looking. I don't know. I might just do the whole thing in like a funky like gray color or something. I don't know. Looks a little tacky. Oh, then again, that red looks kind of funky too. What do you guys think? Find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. Yeah, I might do that like a gunmetal or something. That's gonna go back into paint. Get that later. Being slightly colorblind really, really sucks. Seriously, no joke, it sucks. He knows if you've been bad or good. So good for goodness sake. Oh, better not. Better not cry. Better not pouch. Because I'm telling you why. Oh my god, I have so much extra work to do. Let's go with these words. Thruster bells. Yeah, 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 thruster bells. Gonna get painted, thruster bells. Oh man, I want to just turn on that. I want to use the airbrush. Well, let me lower the volume here. I don't like this spray paint. It goes on like crap. Like literally, it just like it pools. Why does it do that? I'm getting hungry too. this is like the silver plating. So it's a silver spray paint, but it's not. It's not. I don't think it's for modeling. I just saw it and I was like, oh, you can never have too much silver. I ended up just buying it, but it's not very good. All right, I think I'm done for now. I gotta wait for some parts to dry and come back later. Maybe I'll put together this shield first. A couple pieces of dust stuck in there, but I'm not gonna. Whatever. Good enough. Paul, I'll give you a sneak peek at the shield, okay? Just because we bros and stuff, you know? Hello, Chris. Chris, you're the one stationed in Korea, right? Are you in Chemtech? And where's the other one? Where is the other one? Never mind. Somebody named Chris or something. I was like in South Korea, and I was like, I don't remember who this dude is. Where is the last one? Last one. Did I lose a piece? I hope I didn't, because that would really suck. Suck. Suck really bad. I think I lost a piece. Please don't tell me I lost a piece, because that would really suck. And I'm really cold too. Oh, there it is. I didn't lose a piece. Thank goodness I didn't lose a piece. Austin, Texas. Nice. What y'all think about that shield of, I don't know what these are. Countermeasures? Grenades? I don't know what you want to call them. These are really tiny for grenades. So let's just say they're countermeasures. Anime, 9 anime? 9 anime? There's a whole bunch of streaming sites you can get anime for free. You just gotta deal with some ads, but outside of that, it's totally free. I use 9 anime. What else is there? Kiss anime too. Yeah, you can use Kiss anime. I use 9 anime. There's a whole bunch of them. Where is the handlebar? Where's my handlebar? My handlebar. Handlebar. I am losing my mind because I'm losing pieces. And that would really suck. Really bad. Where did I put it? Oh, it's getting cold now. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Yeah, I might just like head out and like go to McDonald's or something. I'm hungry. What time is it? It's 10. I knew it. Oh, here it is. Right here on my Turn A. I've never seen Turn A either, so yeah. bland. I might turn that into a red. I might paint that red, this handlebar. It's looking a little too bluey, if you know what I mean. What do you guys think? You think that handlebar could pass off just being red? What y'all think? I was thinking maybe like a mica red, like something a little shiny. Because it's just, I don't know, the whole thing is all turquoise and the gunmetal just kind of blends in with like the turquoise and stuff. The intermediate blue, so I'm kind of thinking I want to have some form of contrast there. So I think I'm gonna do that in red. I got these little thruster things here too. Excuse me. Am I balding? Am I balding? I don't think so, right? I think my hair is pretty short. I hope I'm not balding because that would suck. All right. I don't know, I just threw some thruster things on there. I don't know why. They're kind of big though. But, whatever. At this point, I'm like at the point of no return. I'm just like, I already did it, so I'm just gonna have to commit. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Ba-da, 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 ba-da. Ba-dum, 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 bum, ba-dum. MS Igloo Ball, nice. Did you also partake in the? Yeah, that's gonna get red. I'm doing that red. It's way too dark. Okay, where is that one? There it is. Kind of funny how you can like memorize where all the parts are and stuff now. After you like taking it apart and stuff and like the mods and stuff to it, you just like know the parts inside and out. Granted, a Mega Set doesn't have that many parts, but still, it's kind of cool. You can just kind of know. There's so much dust stuck underneath this paint job here, but luckily it's underneath the shield, so you can't really see it. I'm not about to sand it over and paint over it again. Okay. All right, shield's done. It's got a dark blue underside, and it's got the armor color with a nice stripe going through it, and then just throw some decals on there, and that'll be it. But yeah, I don't know. It's looking okay, I think. Not the cleanest type builds, but also not bad for my first custom job. That's just about dry. I think yeah, we'll do that in gunmetal, and then we'll shield the power cables are also going to get done in German gray. Like an Air Force outfit. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks. Much obliged. Yeah, I kind of wanted to do like a blue colored Zaku. Figured everybody, because like most Zakus that you see out there are either green, red, or black, or like a dark navy blue because of the tri-stars or something like that. And that's it. Like you never see any Zakus that are like out there. So like with the exception of maybe like the Blaze, like the Blaze Zaku or something like that, but still. So I figured this could be this scheme could be kind of fun to do. The Air Force Zaku. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm gonna lighten this barrel up a little bit with like a maybe I'll just keep it uniform, just have the whole thing same color, or maybe have this a little bit darker than the body. We'll see. Yeah, I mean I have German gray. Got some bronze, maybe bronze with a bronze base with gunmetal on top, so it'll have like a little golden hue to it. That could be okay too. And it won't be so gold like the body, so that could be different. The problem with the spray cannons is like the paint goes on so thick, so sometimes like um like the base coat sometimes won't even go through because the top coat or the top layer of your paint job is also going to be like crazy it's going to be like crazy like thick. And I just realized that I didn't glue in these top grenade things here, but they're staying in place, so I think I might just not bother gluing it because I don't want to risk having like that super group floss seep in out of the hole that I drilled out for these things, and that would be a no-no. So that's cool, and plus I can angle them too. That's kind of cool too. What do you guys think? Do you think the angled look is a little bit better? Well, I'll show you one second. Just get that perfectly perpendicular, parallel. Do you think that looks better? Or do you think it was better just straight across? Gil, go get that color scheme after my high mobility test type. Yeah, that's a pretty cool color, yeah. GM Sniper 2, yeah. It's a solid kit. That was the first kit I did on my channel. Pretty badass. Alright, so what should I do next? Shoulder? Yeah, what the hell? Might as well. Shoulder goes in that side. Oh crap, I gotta paint that, don't I? Missed the spot. Straight across looks more military. Duly noted. Okay, got that. Leg. Let's put the leg together. Where's the frame? Leg. There it is. Leg parts. Leg parts. Boop. Okay, where's the thigh? Thunder thighs. already. You suck. Hopefully this will be the last time I put this part together. Man, I should have sanded down so that the clearance would be a little bit better. Hey Brian. Good morning. Good morning, gal. Slowly starting the process. Like that's what I love about the smoke, because it kind of gives like extra texture to the part. So yeah, I left that part intentionally a little bit brighter, and just like kind of went around it. So I hope that came out okay. But I'm afraid you probably can't see it very well because of the back skirt, unfortunately. But I don't know what's there. Where's the other frame? How was your toe fucking day? I'm not cursing. It's toe fucking. It's tofu fake chicken stuff. Toe fucking. Blue Zeke, good sheet. I don't know what that means. Blue Zeke, good sheet? I have no idea what that is. Is that a reference to something? Because I am very out of the loop in terms of pop culture, man. Like the PUBG bug has caught on to South Korea already, so like my kids are asking me, teacher, do you play, teacher, do you play Battleground? And I go, shit, kids. I got 700 hours sunk into that game already. And they're like, teacher, you ever win first place? And I'm like, I average 4 chicken dinners a night, man. Shoot. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Ba-da, 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 ba-da. Bop, bop. Bop, bop, bop. Bop, 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 bop. Ba-doo, ba-da, bop. Zaku. Z. Ah! I'm so stupid. Sorry. I should have caught that. I'm a bad Gundam lover thing guy. Should have known. What do you guys think? That's the leg. Upper thigh and then the lower thigh, so it'll actually look like that. Interesting. I think it looks okay. I'm colorblind. And then what I was telling you guys earlier about the leg was, where is it? Is that it? There it is. You have this like open piece here, and then I was gonna take this piece, and instead of using the stock knee armor part, I was gonna stick that on there like that, so it'll just kind of protrude like that and cover the knee part. And instead of just covering right over here, it'll actually extend further up and protect the joint. So at least, I mean, that was the theory anyway. Not sure how well it's gonna come across, but yeah. So, but yeah, I'm probably gonna paint that something a little less flashy, maybe like just like a gunmetal or something, just to kind of give it like a metal-y finish or something. And then I'm gonna take that part and just mask off and then color that in black or something. Yeah, it's coming together. Just let me put the foot together so you guys can actually get a view of the whole thing. Ba-dum. Oh, yeah. So, there you have it. That's the whole leg. I think it looks okay. Very risky paint job, but I'm hoping it looks okay. Yeah, I think it's okay. So, yeah, that's the first leg. I'm gonna put the other leg down. But yeah, I'm kind of liking the shield. It's pretty badass. It's got the little spikes on there on the bottom for close quarters combat, and those little thrusters come out a little too much, but not really a whole lot. 286 thrusters on the back. Thrusters. Which thrusters? On the back of the. Oh, on the back here. I went with smaller ones, which I didn't paint yet because I forgot about them, but they're not gonna stick out so much like before. So not totally 86, but yeah, I mean I just went with just smaller ones that would sit a little bit more flush. Even these I actually cut down. There's like little I don't think you can see it, but there's like little levels. I think you can kind of see it now. Like there's like little tiers of like the thruster. I actually cut it down like 3/4 of the way. So like you have that panel line, and then you have like a whole nother section that goes that way, this way. So I just sanded that down to make it sit a little bit more flush. So hopefully it'll fit a little bit better. And man, I am freezing cold because like I haven't eaten since lunch, and I didn't even eat much. I just had some ramen. Ramen. Let me boop. Leg. Boop. 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 Mm-hmm. I might have to paint this a little bit. That's not gonna fit very well. There's no more paint in here. I gotta save my paint. Oh, it's so cold. It's stuck in the arms now. Wow! spicy ramen. Yes, it was. Not like melt your face off like retarded spicy, but it was just like normal-ish spicy ramen. Oh man, that is a clearance issue. I do not like it. Ooh, okay. That's a close fit. No turning back. Oh, not bad. Not too bad. Oh, oh God, it's so cold in here. Red accent on the elbow part for the arm? What do you guys think? Yay or nay? I still haven't decided what I want to do with that arm armor. Yeah, I saw your Instagram? Or was it Henry? I think it was Henry's. Of the concert. Um, so yeah, it sounded pretty awesome, man. Pretty flippin' awesome. Maybe for less distinct. I don't know what that means. What do you mean by less distinct? Keep the red on the knee, yay. Very good point. That is a very good point. Okay, okay. I think I know where we're going here. Okay. I think the red's gonna stay, and then the outside part of the knee. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So what I'll do is it'll be pretty easy for me to just match the center part, and then the outside part I'm probably gonna do in like a goldish, some kind of metallic metal color, iron, silver, or something like that. I have a silver. Yeah, like a dark, like a bronze silver or something. I think I could pull that off and just keep that red in the middle. Because I don't know, this for some reason this color is just too much of this color everywhere. Yeah. So that's what I'm thinking. The red is a little punchy. I agree too. I don't know, it kind of sticks out a little too much too. I agree. I was thinking about just doing this part black. Just doing that part black. I think I might just go with that. Either black or maybe like this, like the same dark blue as the foot. Maybe that'll work out a little bit better. I don't know. It's like I just want to have some form of like subtle accent where it's not gonna be too out there, but still give you like a little bit of color separation and stuff. Oh man, I'm limited by my color choices. blue. The top of the arm is also dark blue. Hold on, let me get this all together real quick. Hold on. Boo, boo, boo. Oh shit. Wrong side, Alex. Wrong side. Left side. Strong side. Left side. Strong side. But mind you, this is going to be covered by the shoulder armor, as well as the shield. So you think it'll just kind of, it's going to be exactly this color, but that piece. Think that'll be a little bit better? That blue? Yeah. Yeah, you nay. This is a democracy, damn it. So it'll be this exact color, just on that shoulder, not shoulder, the elbow armor part. Dark blue it is. I shall take your suggestions. This part is not completely colored in, but I'm just gonna go over that with some wash or gray. I have a gray. Oh, I have German gray. And let me put this hand part together real quick. What do you guys think about doing this gray on that part? Like the back of the hand gray, and just put that on the elbow part. I think the dark blue might be okay though, because there's not a whole lot of like panels or anything. It's just a piece, so it's just like it's kind of just blah. It's just there. So I'm thinking that might work. Okay. I know what we gonna do. I know what we gonna do. I gotta paint this part again. So many missed parts. Is this the bunch of clay? Nope. Where are you, bunch of clay? Oh, shit. Here we go. Whatever you choose, I will do the same. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Dark blue with a red accent. That might not be bad. That might look pretty cool. You know what? Let's try it. Let's try it out. I mean, I could always just remove the paint. So, just as long as you don't tell me to do it in this intermediate blue, that blue. I don't have enough paint for that now. it's so cold. It's gotta be like 50 degrees in here. It's 54 degrees in here. Oh my God, it's cold. A little sliver of this to cover up this one. Oh. Oh, hold on. We got a problem because I've already painted the insert a dark blue. Here's the problem. The insert that goes inside here is already dark blue. So what I'm thinking is that's gonna go black. That middle's gonna stay red, and then the outside is also gonna get this blue. And then I'm gonna color that black. I think that's the way we're gonna have to go. I got an idea. That's an idea. Black. Oh, I work my message. This is gonna get kind of messy. I hope I don't mess it up. What will really suck if I messed it up? Gray. Gray? No white gray. I'm not gonna do white gray. That's a bad choice. Punch it gray? Oh, I think I know what I'm gonna do. Keep this dark blue and do the bunch of gray on the. Oh, that's gonna get different colors. My backpack is also a different color. That. repainting going on, man. Okay. I think I know what I'm gonna do. Man. Hella quiet in here now, man. Alright, screw it, I'm just gonna get some paper. Do I have the pieces of paper? I don't. I should start getting some. Rip the manual. I already got the box already. What the hell? Whoop. Around the center. So every way. I'm ripping up a manual. Some people might think that this is blasphemous, but I need paper. Quiet and surround the center. Every way. Masking really sucks. Sucks. I hate masking. It kinda sucks. Cause it sucks so much. Well. Screw that. Not messing with sputtering cans. Where did I put this Q-tip? I don't have another pack of them. Where'd they go? Alright, I gotta do the other leg. Man, you suck. I'm freezing cold because I'm hungry. asking. Bye, Brian. Have a good one, man. Where'd that manual go? Wait, Brian's not a moderator? I have no idea. Oh, this is really boring. I'm sorry, this stream kinda sucks. I could probably hand paint this, but it's not going to look very good. Salt peanuts, blip. Oh, I'm tired and hungry. Oh, man. Oh, man. I'm like super hungry, so I'm gonna start heading out now. So anyway, those of y'all who are still even in here, which I don't think there's many of you, yeah, thanks for hanging out. Didn't really get a whole crazy lot done, but I don't know, it's always fun to just kind of sit around and shoot this shit with y'all. So anyway, I will catch you guys in the next stream, probably sometime this weekend. But I'll probably be more like able to hang out and actually engage with you guys because I'll probably just be doing decals and stuff at that moment. At that point, so yeah, I think that's gonna be it for the stream. Thanks for hanging out with me, Oliver, and Brian. I don't think he's still in here, but Chris, Paul. Y'all are freaking awesome. I love you guys. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna like make a run to McDonald's real quick. So, right, I'll catch y'all later. Bye.